I think it's possible, but there are some applicable laws and regulations that will be need to be considered.
Can your employer force you to get vaccinated? The National Football League has announced COVID-19 outbreaks due to unvaccinated players will result in cancellation of games and no one will be paid. This has triggered a social media debate where some are advocating no jab, no job, while others say getting vaccinated is a personal choice. In countries like Zimbabwe, some companies have already made it mandatory for employees to get vaccinated. As for Canada, one Calgary-based firm says it's likely to happen very soon.
There are some companies that are doing this now. I have already seen it at least once where I can't disclose who, but there's a company that is requiring employees to either get vaccinated or to follow mandatory mask policies. It's sort of an either or situation. And the difficulty they're likely to face there is if somebody's wearing a mask, you're pretty much disclosing to everyone else that they're not vaccinated. So you're still running into that privacy problem.
Some health policy consultants argue that unvaccinated individuals are threatening the safety of all, but especially children who cannot be vaccinated as yet. A former health CEO, Dr. Kendel, says it's the responsibility of employers to make vaccination mandatory, especially in the health sector.
There may be some difference between having policies that make vaccination mandatory if you're first applying for a job as opposed to whether you're already in a job. I do think that employers and particularly hospital management staff are going to have to make some pretty hard decisions. If they have existing staff who refuse to get vaccinated, I'm not sure it's ethically appropriate to deploy them in areas where people are quite critically ill.
According to Alberta Health Services, about 96% of Albertans who tested positive for COVID-19 have had just one shot or less. In this situation, can Canadian firms fire you for refusing to get vaccinated?
So I haven't yet seen a case where someone's employment has been terminated for refusing to get vaccinated, but I am very confident that it will happen soon. And so in cases where there's mandatory vaccination, there will be legal claims of breach of privacy, constructive dismissal. Where the employer terminates, they're likely to say it's just cause, and we'll be saying that that's wrongful dismissal, yes.
In Calgary, Henna Saeed, City News.